Hi my little ones, you have been studying in 3 videos about the animals around us lesson, right? We have been doing 3 videos in which you have learnt about domestic animals, right, wild animals, aquatic animals, pets, farm animals. You have been studying about how animals help us too. And also you have written 2 question answers in the previous video. Today we are going to continue to do the exercises. For that I want you to take worksheet number 107 in front of you and hold your pencils tight. As we read the question, that is the fill in the blanks, we will be writing the answers too. First, I will be asking you all the questions, right? You will give me the answers, then we will write in the worksheets. Let's get started. The worksheets what we are going to learn is 107 and 108 too. And then the video will be video number 74. And my little ones, the first one in 107, we have fill in the blanks. The first one, animals that live at our homes and on farms are called dash animals. We have animals that live at our homes and on our farms are called dash animals. Can you tell me the answer? Yes, it is domestic. Yes, you can write farm too, but it is domestic. Let's write the answer. D-O-M-E-S-T-I-C, domestic. So, we have the first answer goes as domestic. Let's see the second one. Dash gives us wool. Who gives us wool? Goat? Nah, it is sheep, right? Let's write sheep. You are going to write it as a capital S because it is starting of the sentence. S-H-E-E-P. Sheep gives us wool. Coming to the third one. What do you have? Dash and dash carry loads. Who carries loads? Yes. Donkey? Yes. Camel? And anything else? Yeah, elephant. So many animals are there which carry loads. But we need to write only 2. Dash and dash carry loads. So what do we write? Yeah, donkey and camel. D again capital letter because it's starting of the sentence. D-O-N-K-E-Y, donkey. Then we have next one is, what are we going to write next? Camel. Camel will be small letter because it's in between the sentence. 4. Starfish lives in dash. Where does a starfish live? Right, in the ocean, in water. If you have an aquarium, they put it in the aquarium too sometimes. Starfish lives in the water. So let's write W-A-T-E-R, water. The next, coming to the fifth one. Examples of an animal that lives on trees. Which animal lives on trees? Right, monkeys. Grasshopper. Right, some tree frogs, some snakes. Yeah, so out of these, we are going to write any one. What shall we write? Yeah, we are going to do it with monkey. Example of an animal that lives on trees. Here you write as capital M because we have got a hyphen over there. Monkey. Right. Let's go for the next sentence. We have the sixth one now. We eat the eggs of dash and dash. What are the eggs what you eat? Crocodile? Nah. Then snake? No. Yes, we eat the eggs of hen and duck. Sometimes we eat the eggs of quail. Quail egg, it's very tiny. You all have seen it, I think so. It's very tiny with black spots on it. So now, let's write the answers for this. We eat the eggs of hen, H-E-N, hen, and duck. Number 7, we have dash and dash are used to plough fields. Dash and dash are used to plough fields. What is the meaning of plough? You can see in this picture. The bulls are ploughing the field with the help of the farmer. The farmer has tied the bulls side of each other, and center there is a stick. You can see he is digging up the soil by putting little pressure as the bulls are walking, and the soil will be lifted up, getting ready for farming. That is called ploughing. Who does that? The bulls does it as well as the ox. Let's write the answer. Capital O, because it's the starting of the sentence, ox, and then have bulls. Okay children, now coming to the 8th one. Frog, dash is an amphibian. Yeah, frog as I said. Then what else is an amphibian? Yes, crab, and something else we learned. Yes, it's crocodile. Crocodile, crab, then frog. These are amphibians. They live in water as well as outside. Let's write frog here for today. F-R-O-G. Now my sweet ones, let's go to number 9. Silkworm gives us dash. Right, it is silk. Let's write in the dash. S-I-L-K. The 10th one, dash gives us meat. What gives us meat? Can you guess? Yes, it's goat, it's sheep. Very good. Goat, sheep gives us meat. Let's write goat. G-O-A-T. Now let's quickly read this, fill in the blanks. We eat the eggs of dash and dash, hen and duck. Ox and bulls are used to plough the fields. Frog is an amphibian. Silkworm gives us silk. Goat gives us meat. Let's go to the another worksheet. You have fill in the blanks. You have number 11. Example of an animal in the zoo. What are the animals you find in the zoo? So many, right? So for today, let's pick up elephant to be written in a worksheet. Example of an animal in the zoo. Now children, 12th one, an aquatic animal that we eat. We eat so many aquatic animals, right, which are in the water. So one of them, can you give an example? Yes, it is fish. In the previous slide, I was telling about the silkworm gives us silk. These are the silkworm. You can see it is giving us silk. Silk is the sari which your mama wears to a party. Silk sari, right? You know, all of you all know that. Silk is given by the silkworms and the donkeys are carrying the loads. Now, let's go to the another worksheet. That is worksheet number 108. Today children, I want to tell you some important points about birds. Birds are there which you see around always, right? It's a very common thing that we find many birds around us. Eagles, vultures, different kinds of birds. And you know one thing? Birds have wings. That is very true. Birds have feathers and they have beaks. But the most important, interesting thing is they don't have teeth like us. You all have teeth, right? Just touch and see. Yes, we all have teeth. We bite our food with the help of these teeth. But birds do not have teeth. Yes? Then how are they going to eat? They are going to peck the food. Peck the food. Peck means with the beak. You might have seen birds going on, touching on it. Sometimes it's by force, sometimes gently. So this pecking helps them in having their food. So let's read it here. Birds are animals with feathers to fly, legs to walk and beaks to eat. They do not have teeth, so they peck. You can see woodpecker is pecking here. A bird is pecking over here, right? Yes. And now some examples of them are crow, you have sparrow, you have parrot, which you see around you very often. And some other examples are there. Even some birds can swim. Yeah, they can swim very beautifully. They are like swan, duck. You have swans and ducks which can swim. This is a swan and this is a duck. Duck doesn't have a long neck. Swan has a long neck. That's the difference between both of them. They both swim, they both look alike, but swan has a long neck whereas duck has a short neck. So birds can fly with the feathers, they can walk with their legs and eat with their beaks. They do not have teeth. Some birds even swim in water. And now my little ones, next we have some birds like kiwi, ostrich, cock. These are different types of birds. Whereas kiwi and ostrich cannot fly at all. These birds cannot fly at all. But some birds are there like cock. They fly up to only certain height. You might have seen in the village or sometimes around you, you might have seen if there is a cock, it climbs up on the walls. And from there it will fly down again. And from the down, it will go fly and sit on the wall, compound wall or a house wall or wherever it is. But it cannot fly high. It's only to certain height. Such birds are there. And some birds are there you might have seen in the school. Our school we had 2 ostriches actually. But one unfortunately it is dead and one is remaining. And did you ever see it flying? No, because it has a big body, it cannot fly. It has got big legs and big body and long wings, but it cannot fly because of its weight. And the kiwi bird also cannot fly. So my little ones, even the penguin also, you might have seen it in the snowy area. They also doesn't fly. And now we have hawks, eagles, vulture and falcons and some more. These birds which fly very high. They fly so high and they are so strong too. When they fly, their eyes, they can see from the top, they can see what is the prey down, the food what is down. It will come, scoop down, take the food which is there down and go off. For example, you can see the hawk. How is it coming into the water? It's catching hold of the fish and then flying off. Then you have the eagle. It is having large wings, so it can fly high. That is about the birds which can fly higher. Let's read this. Some birds are bigger, stronger and also have good eyesight. Good eyesight to spot their prey on ground or flying below them. Now let's go to the next one. Here we have some birds which we find them around us. They can swim because of one reason. Can you guess what is the reason? That is because of the webbed feet. If you see all these birds, you can see the duck's feet. It is looking like a sheet, right? It's looking as if some skin is in between it. And if you take the puffin, puffin is a kind of bird which is a very, very good swimmer. It can swim very nicely. If you see its feet, you can see its webbed feet. Then if you take the seagull, it also has webbed feet. That means, webbed feet means, when they have the toes like this, there is a skin. If you see your fingers, you can see a light skin here, little. We have very little, isn't it? Very, very little. But whereas these birds, puffin, duck, seagull and all they have lots of skin. Skin is nearly till here, end of the toes, so that they can push the water as they swim. So let's see. We also find some animals and birds around us that can swim. They have webbed feet. What is that called as? Webbed feet. Please repeat. Webbed feet. Right. Which helps them to swim. What are those examples? Like duck, puffin, frog, seagull. This puffin, it's a very, very excellent swimmer among the birds. Now children, coming to the underlined words. Please point out under the word which you are going to read in your worksheet. Let's get started with the first word. The first word we have is birds. B-I-R-D-S. Right. B-I-R-D-S. Birds. Then coming to the wings. Second word we have is W-I-N-G-S. Wings. Then again repeat. W-I-N-G-S. Wings. Correct. Then the third word, beak. B-E-A-K. Beak. Right. B-E-A-K. Beak. Then coming to the fourth word, the animal flightless bird which we have in our school. O-S-T-R-I-C-H. Ostrich. Please put your pointing fingers under the word which you are reading. O-S-T-R-I-C-H. Ostrich. O-S-T-R-I-C-H. Ostrich. The next word is kiwi. K-I-W-I. Kiwi. This is also a flightless bird. K-I-W-I. Kiwi. K-I-W-I. Kiwi. The next we have swim. S-W-I-M. Swim. You'll be having the swimming classes when you get back to school in our school swimming pool. We have a large swimming pool which all of you will be taking for swimming. Right? That word swim. S-W-I-M. Swim. S-W-I-M. Swim. Next we have duck. D-U-C-K. Duck. D-U-C-K. Duck. Then the next word is seagulls. Sorry, seagull. S-E-A-G-U-L-L. Seagull. S-E-A-G-U-L-L. Seagull. F-R-O-G. Frog. The last word, F-R-O-G. Frog. Now my little ones, these are the words which you are going to learn by heart. Just a recap of what we have studied. We have studied that birds have feathers to fly or wings to fly, legs to walk and beaks to eat. They do not have teeth. Some birds can fly very, very high like eagle and vultures, and some birds cannot fly at all, like ostrich, kiwi and all. And some birds are there which can swim. They are good swimmers, like puffin. So it is a lovely bird which can swim very nicely in water. And duck can swim, swans can swim. And now children, we also have some birds which can fly only to certain height, like cock. Okay? And now we have some birds which eat meat and which eat only nuts. That means they are vegetarians and non-vegetarians, just like us. So my little ones, and finally to wind up, we have the last recap is about the webbed feet. How we have little skin over here, very little. Some birds and some animals have skin all the way here till this part. For ducks, frogs, swans, okay, because it is covered here, they will be able to push the water easily and they can swim well. That's it about this lesson. Please read the lesson thrice and learn all the spellings which are underlined in this worksheet. Okay children, now next video, see you then. Bye-bye.